Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. I know it's been forever. It has been the longest time. Um, I'm trying to come back again. I am back. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I am Sipati Hudson, and yeah, welcome to our little space. And I'm not doing vlogs anymore. I'm trying out the story time. So as you can see by the title of the video, I am doing a story time. Yes, how I found out that I was dating someone's man. So let's get into the story. So, I haven't done this in such a long time. I don't even know how to feel. But anyway, a little backstory. I met this guy at work, right? First day at work, guy you're cute, dark skinned, average height, beautiful smile, big eyes, upila. Yo, okay, fine. When I saw the guy, I was like, okay. And I remember I texted my friend. I don't know if she'll still remember this, but I texted. I was like, yo, I just saw this hot guy at work. My gosh, fine. Hi, go a berekiwa, dikgwedi di a tsamaya go monate. And then I became friends with someone at work. I told this guy, I'm like, yo, friend, I'm crushing on this person. And I'll mind you, that person is our mutual friend. I'm like, friend, I'm crushing on this guy. She's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. She went and told the manager. The manager actually didn't like me. You know how women are. This woman, for some reason, did not like me. You know what she did? Hi. Every single day when she comes in, she'd be like, hey, let's call this person Umpo. Hey Umpo, Dintang, how is your girlfriend doing? And then when it's quiet, when we're not working, she'd be like, how today you're not on a video call with her, and then this stupid ass would also now, oh shit, this guy watches my videos, so he'll probably see this. But yeah, he would also like, he would call her. And let's like, nah, I don't want him anymore because I don't wanna be that girl. I can go because it wouldn't be nice if it happens to me. Okay, cool, fine. That is now the big story, right? A few years later, COVID times, I remember it was 2020, 22, 21, 20 or 21. I started a hair business, wabam. And then he saw my posts. So guy wanted my attention, and he knew that's how he was going to get my attention, because for the longest time he would always be commenting on my the status tag, ask to see me, and it would always be a no. So can you please send me a price list, kenyaka moriri for ngwanoko hae, okay, cool. And then I sent him the price list, and then said, okay, what is this? I would send him pictures of the hair. Fine. And then there's one time he then asked me to meet up with him. I agreed, and then the next day I cancelled. I was like, nah, I'm not around. I'm busy somewhere. And I was at home chilling. And mind you, this guy Nasan Nikolilin. Fine. Fast forward to when I now needed his assistance. Karma. I needed his assistance at something. Fine. I got I had his numbers, but he had two numbers at that time. So I called the number that I had. He answered. He was so excited. He answered. I asked him, okay, sure, but this is what I'm looking for. Can you help me? Finally, he helped me. And then he WhatsApped me ka number and he's like, when am I seeing you? I said tomorrow, and tomorrow was a Saturday. Fine, Saturday, no, it was a Sunday. Saturday, I think I went out with my colleagues. We got sloshed. Sunday, guys, like, am I still seeing you today? I'm busy complaining about, yo, I'm so hungover. Oh, I'm sick. Wada wada. He's like, no, don't worry. Get hangover. I'm thinking this person would be like, okay, no, it's fine. Kuza. No, he was not about that. He was really not about that. Okay, cool, fine. The Sunday, what time am I seeing you? I'm making an excuse. My gran is still around, so as soon as Granny leaves, I'll let you know. Guy is like, okay, cool. He waited. Ah, fine. Kabonor, it's a Sunday. It's boring. I might as well. Sure, you can come through. You can come through. Guy he picked me up, we went to his place. We first passed by Kodijong, we bought food, got to his place, Rachila. And it was like we were just chilling, talking, catching up, how life has been. And Kamuti Sakere wena. Are you not supposed to be home with your wife? What are you doing here? He's like, no, a lot happened. We separated. I'm like, okay, skis. But then again, the reason why I agreed to go see him was because he had told me that and I live alone. So obviously, I would not go to someone else's house. It's another woman's house, for that matter. So I was like, okay, cool. So now I won't put everything what happened. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem, fine. Later on, he drops me off at home, and then that's how the relationship started. We started talking. He would pick me up from work. We'd spend a lot of time together. Until this one time. No, Nerle Sharp. Before I get into that, Nerle Sharp, he was very consistent. He was an amazing person at that time. And then Jiggy guy doesn't answer his phone anymore at night. And then he'd call me in the morning and he'd make excuses. We'd plan to meet up, or he'd be like, I'll fetch you from work. He wouldn't come. Hey, excuses after excuses. And then I was like, something is up. Something is brewing. And I will find out eventually. Watch out. I'm drinking Coke, by the way. Okay, Shabu. And then get thinking going. If I phone the lies, he left it in the car. He just got home. He was tired. And then he got home and slept. How the hell is that possible? When the very same person that would video call me driving back home from work, the very same person that would be busy making food on video call, like he's big on video calls. The very same person that would just you'd call me and be like, oh no, Nikila toilet, I know I can't sleep. No, I thought I should check on you. How the hell do you now all of a sudden forget? You get home, you're tired, you get in bed, not giving him my man. Cool. Awa. So let me get the excuses and then get to more on it. And there's one time I told him, I think that was when I was now like a heartful. I was like, you know what, now I can't anymore because when gets up by man, you're not available at night. Through available, you expect me to give you my undivided attention. I don't have time to be sitting on my phone the whole time talking to you. It doesn't work like that. And he was the type of person who would just keep quiet and apologize. And now you know your name because reaction. I want you to react. I want you to, 1, 2, 3, challenge me. He was not like that. He was just a very quiet guy. I was like, sharp, cool. So this one time, so communication so this one time in the morning, I'm busy preparing for work. Google Photos in Romela, I get a reminder, of some of my old memories. I then come across a picture, Rona, when we were at our year-end function. And we were so young, man. We were so young. He was so skinny. I see the picture, I laugh. I send it to him. I'm like, lol, who's this? And then, blue tick. Okay, blue ticky. Sharp. After blue ticky, I then get a call, a number that I don't know. It's a real 076 number, a number that I don't know. I'm phone like Hanji, and I don't answer numbers that I don't know. Even phone like a number exciting, just know that I'm not gonna answer. Unless if I phone the first time, Kesara, when you send a message or listen, I'm trying to call you a different number, so and so. How was Shabo? I get a call. I don't answer. That number called me like 4 times. I go to work. I get to work. Couple 9. This guy calls me. He's like, yeah, I see you sent me something earlier. Nikili busy preparing for work. What is it? I'm like, what do you mean, what is it? So what do you mean, what is it? I'll please resend. Let's see, but resend. Can resend it? Can resend. It's like, oh yeah, I remember Nerle Fountains. Nerle Fountains here. Now we start talking about our old colleagues and what. Sharp. Hey. Kolo Ella, it's happy. That number calls me again. I don't answer, but I'm curious. I mean, I'm phoning ko mmerekong. It's his girlfriend now calling me. I'm phoning ko mmerekong. My colleague comes to me, he's like, there's a customer that wants to speak to you. I'm like, hello. She's like, hi, Sipat. I'm like, hi. She's like, ke so and so. So and so. She's like, ke so and so. Let me just say in Thai. She's like, in Thai. I'm like, okay. She's that's screaming and shouting at me. You busy with my man. I'm like, oh, okay. And then the response that whole time was, oh, okay. Oh, okay. And now I'm not giving her what she wants. Oh, okay. And then she's like, so now she's busy swearing at me. And I'm like, wait, who are you talking about? She's like, who am I talking about? What do you mean? Whose man are you busy with? I'm like, hey, so I need to know how so that I can just get rid of him as soon as possible. And then she's like, yeah, every little busy le banna ba batho botlhe ba he ke tsoro feel yang. And then nna ke ngwanyana motswana nna ke tla deala le wena nna. I was like, I girl, feel free to deal with me however you want. Nna ke nna taba as long as o sa mpotse gore motho wa gago ke mang hore ke tlo tswela pele ke nna busy le yena, because you don't want to tell me who your man is. Ke drop a phone, ke be busy, ke bereke happy. She calls again, I hang up. I call this freaking man. I'm like, hey babe, listen, something just happened now. He's like, what? Like, I just received a call from someone. And now I'm not busy with anyone. The only person that I'm with, I'm not busy. Oh, I was so stupid. Oh. How embarrassing. So unlike me. Now I keep busily more to you, the only man that I'm seeing, and doesn't even want to tell me who her man is. And this guy is like, I know, babe. It's on my end. I don't even answer the call. It's get a sharp. I phone up. Yeah, when I see but drop a phone or drop a phone. Carrot lights. I don't get okay. Half a bank get at the mobile account when I my sister come. My sister come. I'm waiting for you. Oh, get to heal. Oh, I say it. Okay, sharp. I phone her. Oh, and then she sends a WhatsApp. She's like, hi, guys. Tavi, I'm so sorry about the way I reacted earlier on. Can we talk? I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be available about 2, so you can call me. Sharp. 2, if you before 2, I'm busy working. What's a customer? She comes in. I'm chilling with my manager. We're talking. It was just a quiet day. What's a customer? And this customer, she went to Pick and Pay. And then she comes back. Telecom at that time. She comes back. What's a Telecom? She comes straight to me. She's like, hi, Johnny. I'm like, I'm good. How are you? She's like, I'm good. And then she looks at me. She stares into my eyes. She look at me. She stares into my soul. Like, she's not my eyes. She looks at me. And my manager is standing next to me. And she's like, now. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then my manager's like, yeah, and then he's like, no, can you please excuse us? And it's like, okay, cool. He goes into the office and she looks at me and she's like, are you dating a married man? I'm like, no. She's like, you probably are dating a married man, but how about he's married? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then she's like, you need to be very careful because your life is in danger. I'm like, danger. And then she's like, you know what, I need to, now she doesn't want to tell me the whole story. She's like, I quickly need to go to Vodacom, but can you please give me your number and then we'll talk. Styla, give off a number. She goes to Vodacom. Vodacom is just opposite Telkom. She goes to Vodacom. I'm shivering, I'm shaking, I'm scared. I take my phone, I walk out. I call this man again. I'm like, babe, this is what happened. He sorry. He's like, no, don't entertain those people. It's all mind you. This is something that I don't want to reveal, but yeah, this guy goes to this well-known church. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, he's like, usaba entertainer batho bao ba busy ke bo satane fela dilo tse di dirang utlwang wena o bribe-ana le nna o mpotsa maaka. Hey, he's like, bo satane fela dilo tse, so don't entertain what they say to you, just focus on work and stuff. I'll see you later. Sharp. If you can I'm phone. She sends a WhatsApp first. She's like, are you available? Can you call? I'm like, sure. She then calls me. I'm like, hi. She's like, hi. Well, I apologize. I'm like, no, it's cool. She's like, okay, cool. The person that I'm talking about, ke tlo botsa ditaba, and then you'll know who it is. Ooh. Okay, cool. She tells me, she's like, you and this person went to Hartis for your birthday. But when I was at Harry, you and this guy went to Hartis for your birthday, I knew, and I was hurt. I knew who she was talking about, the only guy that I'm seeing, and I was hurt. I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, so this guy, we were dating, and I told him I left him. And then Jiggy couple September, he came back to me and thought he wants to be with me. I agreed, but I was like, on one condition. If Rabuela, you tell me what it is that you've been doing in my absence, I'll tell you the truth, what I've been doing as well, and then we can continue with the relationship. And then Gaia decided, fine, okay, sharp, Kichola Lisibati, na Emberfield Manor, Honama Centurion, or Vereka Telcom, go Irene. She uses Uber to go to work. She comes to my place every other day. I fetch her from work. He tells this girl everything, and then she's like, yeah, so I'm gonna come to your workplace. I knew he told me everything. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she's like, this guy is a womanizer, so how about and I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, can we meet tonight? I'm like, nah. I was like, thank you for telling me all of this, but Keshap, I'm not even gonna fight him or anything, Keshap. And then she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. This time I didn't call him to tell him, your girlfriend called me and she told me this and this and this and that. I just kept quiet, carried on with my day. I was so hurt. Like, the way this guy, to me, this guy was the most perfect man ever. He was perfect. In my eyes, he was perfect. Sure, bona. Never you can na come my man, that's my man. Korfona ka hekala yare. Ya wansa hore ke my man phone everything name. Never eat hore my man wa phone. Hatlon lata. Her chase, I was not even wasting time. Harman na ke go parking ebile nana le style sa hore a sloleng ke melo go parking. He would come and fetch me ka mo shopong. My man, bona, okay, fine. And then I stopped talking to him. And then he would text me, send me messages. Why don't you talk to me? What's happening? I was like, nah. Keshap, I just told him, listen, I don't want you anymore. I was like, why, Karen? You put my life in danger. Wayanaha was crazy. That was like a month after. I want to know man. Oh, you put my life in danger. How do you go and tell Mutu how where I lived? I didn't have a problem with it. You can tell people, I was like, I'm going to grant you access. Oh, main gate. That's it. You can, you can come at any time. You can come and take me at any time. I was like, you know what? Umpone, umpolai. My whole world. I learned the hard way, and I trusted this man so much. And when we started dating, I even told the story how I was crushing on him when I first saw him, and now finally I'm dating my girl. Or when I don't date your crush, it's so nuts. You will be disappointed. You will be disappointed. That's the moral of the story. Do not date your crush. Crush on them. Yeah, fail a crush. Crush on them, and then that's it. Because there's a soul. I know he's gonna see this video, but yeah, it is what it is. He has disappeared in thin air. That is my story for now. I'll be back again with another one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I'll do my best. I'll be consistent. Bye.